It's the X2 from China. So here we are, back with yet another Game Boy looking device. This is the X2 from Bangxing. Well, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. I can't even pronounce English, never mind Chinese. So yes, this is another device which is currently selling for $24 US. Link in the video description down below if you're interested. Now this is sold as a Game Boy Advance game player, but it also plays Famicom, yeah, boring, and Sega Mega Drive. Okay, it's the typical style box that these things come in these days. Got some information about the buttons and so on. It comes in a variety of colors. Now what is very interesting is the warnings here. They are definitely not for this machine. This is kind of funny too. The console is slim, portable and trendy. Good to know. Digital multi-platform device, can play on TV. That is also true, but they don't give you a cable from what I remember. Yeah, powerful rechargeable battery pack, includes an AC adapter and lithium ion rechargeable battery, 6 hours of continuous gameplay. That's not true. You don't get an AC adapter with it, and I wouldn't call a 1000 milliamp battery being very powerful. But anyway, it does power this device for a reasonable amount of time. I've had it on for 2.5 hours. So this is what we get inside the box when we open it. Now, just let me take the console out and you can see that this one I got, the tray has been cut away at the top. Oh wow. Wouldn't say that was very professional. Okay, now the console did come in this little plastic bag, so I must point that out. Oh, and we do get a TV cable. I'm sorry, I thought we didn't, but apparently we do. So I guess we should take a look at the TV quality later on. And we have the typical micro USB charging cable and a little instruction manual down the bottom. Now the console itself is extremely shiny. You can see it's, look at that. Even when I wipe it, I'm just wiping grease all over the bloody thing. It is 100% fingerprint magnet territory with this thing. On the plus side, it is very, very well built. It's very solid. No complaints there. The battery is in here. As mentioned, it's a 1000 milliamp battery. If I can get the back open. There you go. And we do not have an IPS screen this time. We just got a normal TFT or LCD screen, but it is nice and bright, so that is one good bonus point about it. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to run at the correct resolution. Let's just switch it on. I actually did have it switched on. Must have went to sleep in the box. Excellent. All right, no power. Let's do a jump cut. Well, that was strange, wasn't it? I thought the battery was completely dead, but I just connected this cable up to it for a matter of 10 seconds and it booted into life with full battery power. Very unusual. Okay, so as you can see, we have the same basic menu that we did have on one of these devices in the past. We've got NES, Famicom, which is Mega Drive, and Game Boy Advance. 4 face buttons, reset, select and start, and one of these digital thumbstick things. We got a volume control on the side here, and that's about it. On the top we've got the micro USB in, where you can use that to charge the device and transfer data onto the device, and we've got the video out there, and we've got the power switch at the top. Typical stuff really. Now, because this can have ROMs put onto it, I did put a couple of sneaky ROMs onto it to see what else this machine would run. Unfortunately, I thought we could get Game Boy to run on here, but no matter which folder I put the Game Boy ROMs or Game Boy Color ROMs into, they don't show up, so it doesn't play Game Boy Color. Doesn't play Super Famicom or SNES games either, but I could put on a couple of extra Mega Drive games, and I put them down here. So you can see it runs this Star Fox test demo pretty well. Let's see if we can accelerate. Please ignore the screen flickering there. It does that on real hardware as well. Now, which was the button to fly forward? Maybe it was this one. we go. As you can see, it's running this just as well as it would run on real Mega Drive hardware. This is just a tech demo, by the way, so it's not a real game, and it has no sound. But still fairly good. So I thought, since it runs this tech demo, would it run virtual racing? And yeah, obviously it does not. Let's take a look. So we'll get a little bit closer to the screen here so you can see it in more detail. And as you can clearly see, virtual racing does not work. So obviously there's no SVP chip support on this device. But if we get to the title screen, that will show up, since that doesn't use any polygons. Yeah. So like most devices, it does not support the SVP chip. No surprise there. But how is general Mega Drive emulation? Well, let's take a look. Now this is one of my favorites from back in the day. This is Alicia Dragoon. Got a pretty good sound engine on this, so I'm interested to see how this machine copes with that. Yeah, it's not perfect by far. I mean, it's okay. But it's definitely not up to original hardware sounding quality levels. So how about the viewing angles? Well, you're looking at it pretty much dead on now, and it looks pretty good. And as you can see, even from a top angle, well, top angle you can't really see it, but from a bottom angle you can still see it fairly good, fairly reasonable actually. Side angles, not so great, but overall not too bad. So let's take a look at a few Mega Drive games in a bit of a montage. Okay, now I've come across a bit of a problem here. Not only is the Mega Drive emulation not that good, and yeah, but the buttons keep bloody getting stuck. The X button's now stuck down. So, yeah, that's not good. Bloody hell. Alright. We've got a stuck button, which means now reset is jump. Hang on. I think I just broke the speaker. Alright. A button stuck in. Nope, that button is well and truly stuck in there, and that is not coming out. And the off button no longer works. Oh no, the off button did work. Oh, alright, let's reset the machine. Yeah. Okay, well, this is not looking good, is it? Let me try and unjam this button. Okay, button is unjammed. Just give it a bit of a bash on the table. Okay, let's take a look at Game Boy Advanced emulation. Hopefully it's going to be better than the Mega Drive stuff. Tell you what, we'll go with a demanding game. Let's see, what have we got on here? Got about 500 games to choose from. We've got Driver or something like that on here. Driver 2. Doom. Let's see how that runs. I don't think that is running as it should be. It's very hard to play on Game Boy controls. How to open the door? Select? No. Select is the save state option. Oh. That was the end of that. Okay, well, let's try a different game. Yeah, that is not working well, and my button's getting stuck now. Now the Y button's getting stuck. I've got no attack. Yeah, not looking good. Okay, let's try one more game. Okay, Final Fight 1. Gotta go Guy, obviously. Yeah, these buttons keep getting stuck. So, I've got no attack. I've got my jump. Maybe the B button is meant to be attack, but it's not functioning at all. Yeah. Okay guys, well there we have it. That is the X2. Yeah, I cannot recommend this. I mean, there's a link in the video description if you want to buy it, but I don't know if this one's faulty or whatever, but it's just causing me too much trouble. The buttons are sticking like crazy. You know, the battery doesn't seem to be working. You know, it's got a mind of its own. Sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't. Yeah, it's just terrible. So yeah, not everything I review is going to be great, even if sometimes they are given to me. So just let this be, how to say, proof that even though an item is featured on this show, whether I've bought it or whether it was donated to the show, doesn't mean it's going to get universal praise. Because I certainly cannot recommend this one, unless this is faulty. But even then, the Mega Drive emulation and the Game Boy Advance emulation was not that good. Oh well, until next time guys, keep on gaming and enjoy your games. Hopefully I'll be back with something much better. I think I will be. See ya.